列号がもいいフットボール。
おーい。今日俺京都行くわ。夜。この声量で喋ってそのぐらいで聞こえんのか。なるほど。
なめたまがすごい認知されてきてる。
ああ、ふざけんじゃねえよ。
おいでやす。
おいでやすじゃねえんだよ、マジで。なめたまどうにかしろよ、あれ。
昨日の最後らへん進化してたよ。ダブルなめたまとかいう名前に。
何やねん、ダブルなめたまって。教えてくれよ、逆に何かそれ。ダブルなめたまってなんだよ。本当は金玉じゃないか、それ。
おい配信中だ。
おーい、忘れてたぞ。なんでマルセロ CF つけれないや、CF じゃねえや。セントラルつけれないな、マジで。まあまあディビやってんな、俺このフェーズ。あ、106連試合ぐらいやってるわ。まあでも一番やった時がな、340ぐらいやったからな。半分にも満たしてねえわ。京都晩飯焼肉。いや、飯食いに行くわけじゃなくてね、ちょっと遊びに河原町行こうかなって。夜だけどね。 河原町って何できんだ。飲むことぐらいしかねえよな、河原町って。
スーパーボールすくいしに来るんじゃないよね。
スーパーボールすくいできんの？河原町で？マジ？
河原町は暮らした一本。おはよう、太陽。この人昨日だ。玉尾ぴょんと当たって負けたからリベンジして。
この人この前当たったやん、配信中。俺勝ったやん、俺この人。あ、マオチンが負けたってことか。猫ババさんでしょこれ。でもちょっと1試合目にちょっときついな。俺今起きたんだよ俺。
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have...
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading.
いやもう日曜日だもん、寝かしてくれよ。まあ俺つって毎日寝てるわ。マシありがとう。
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kimmich.
来週金盤から土曜日何してる？でも前よりは昼夜逆転してないから大丈夫。
来週金曜から土曜日？わかんねえ。何日だっけ？何日だっけ？
Now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. And here's Mbappe. And this is Hullet.
Hullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Still goalless. Nice looking ball. Deep through. Now can he find a fit?
別にいいよ。来る分には多分なんもねえと思う。なんかあったかな。いや、なんもなかったと思う。
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
So intricate passing looking.
5月 29.30 マオジン土曜日休みでしょ。
This moment.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Valverde making a dash for it. Valverde, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. The Netherlands really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their
そ
sleeve.
れ今週じゃないです。そう。
Thanks to their pacey options.
That's really well manoeuvred. Belling. Now he's got space here. And it's been hooked away. Nicked it back promptly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Hullet. Bobs him off it and wins back the
間
ball.
違った今週が正解。
Seedorf. Belling. Kimmich. Belling. Pele driving forwards. There's the shot!
なんで取れないのクルトワ今の。
The Netherlands are level. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to
今
recognize
週
the quality there.
何日だ
And
そ
you
れ。
can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Valverde with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Pele, crossed into the box.
まあいい、別に今週、ちょっと待って、土曜日だよね。土曜日は、予定あるけど、土曜日、何時まで？
Now it's Pele, he's going for goal! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
土曜日フル稼働。
Well seen.
やべえやべえやべえやべえ、もう本当に体が起きてないわ。
Hullet powering forward here. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. It's Dembele! He scored! And a trademark move.
土曜日ね、俺、昼か夕方ぐらいから用事あるかもしれない。
Dead counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
The referee says that is that for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could
オ
serve.
ーマイガーやな、恐怖。
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's
おい、おっさんみたいな絵文字使うんじゃねえよ。
people who are willing to go beyond the defense like that.
全然集中できねえじゃねえかよ。
It's rising! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
まあ、1試合目だからね。
ダブルなめたま。
He's had it taken off him. Rafael Varane knocks it into
い
space.
や
6月11、12日が出張で20、21日にキャンプ。
取れんか。
It's breakaway time.
ムンタマ。
Oh, good spread. Kimmich has it in a wide position.
多いスケジュール管理されてるじゃねえかよ。
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's
ホセ・ベ
fruitless.
リンガム。うん。
Oh, great run, magical!
ベリンガムにかんのそれ。
And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's played through for him. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Let's Seedorf.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. And the finish! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, we
Is
can't
it-
fault him for that attempt, although it might have been a case
ああ、
of
そういうことか。
momentary tunnel vision.
その前を読んでなかった。
A searching ball out wide.
Mm. ああ、ダメだ、もう。勝てる気がしねえ。まあいいか。
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 6, el dorsal
And he
14,
goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
el dorsal 10,
Yamal is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Bale, el dorsal 26,
Vieira.
el dorsal 22,
And here's
el dorsal
Dembele.
9, el dorsal 8, cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Yamal.
That's good play from him.
He has found a way through. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Dembele. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich stood his ground strongly. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. Soboslai. He's had a shot.
ああ、もう寝起きだわ。
Thump it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale wins the duel this time. Vieira. Mateus.
Madrid
Imagine
really
it.
are showing all the necessary
い
urgency.
え
It's potency they need.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. And it's Soboslai. Bale. Yamal is onto this. Oh, that's neat. Yamal! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away. The Netherlands can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Bale. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
体が大きいね。
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence.
Minutos de descuento.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Madrid just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very...
어, 진짜 어쩌?
konnichiwaオフ
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go.
ああ、お父さんこんにちは。
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most
純
iconic
ちゃん、布団さんこんにちは。敬礼する顔。
things already rolling.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle.
触れましてちょ。
You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter,
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And the shot!
うん。ええよ。ちょっと待って。
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he's burst through. It's Bale! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Ball looks a good one. Just the keeper in his way. Oh, good play by the keeper.
あ、待っといて待っといて。
He always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
And a chance! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Driving on and making good progress. Backward it goes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And it's Seedorf. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's clever. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Rafael Varane. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Half an hour played now. And it's Valverde. And he skips past his man. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now the breakaway. Ambitious ball here. Oh, no joy this time. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
どういうこと、ファンダイク。
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Impressive jump. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Borussia Dortmund with the... tries a shot! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Hazard. Araujo. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. Bellingham. And here's Hullet. He's in a great position here. Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Played towards the other side. And for the first half, that is that. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So off we go again.
あか
I
ん。
think they have to be positive.
適当すぎ
despite the
る
score. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give
Ah.
away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
In with the challenge. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? That's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he is dashing away. Maldini. Ferdinand. That's Maldini. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Araujo. And it's Vieira. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution in progress.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Nedved.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they need to have a very good conversion rate.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Ernest. Now it's Nedved. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Dyke kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. They've been given a corner. Their second corner of the game.
Bullets. Number 10, Dembele. Number 22, Hazard.
And that has been cleared.
14, Bale. Coming on the field,
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Ibrahimovic.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
画面で隠したらえんじゃねんかと思い出した笑い。
Now it's Yamal. And this is Bale. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal.
場所が面なんぼなん。
Well, that's well seen too. Vieira. Nedved. And it's Vieira.
画面なんぼとは
Real chance! Cleared without hesitation.
アーシモニターじゃないねん。
There, he's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Araujo. Oh no, this does not look
イー
good.
フトするときの
He's managed to get free. Bale! And he's there to clear it.
テレビでもダイナミックワイドでない
Shot a goal! How
そ
did
れやなくて
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a
画面サイズ
So, third corner of the game. Header! Oh, he's hit the bar! And another try! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
もうね老眼鏡的な笑
Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Yamal. And the shots! And no mistake. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
い老眼鏡いいんじゃない
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ernest is sporting a guilty look after that.
酔
Oh,
うからな
look, a bit predictable.
There will be 3 minutes added
That
time.
pass isn't the best.
遠くにしていがうから近くを見れるようにメガネ作れば画面サイズで隠したろかなと
Pepe getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Rummenigge with the clearance. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.
一回作ったんやけど酔うって旅合ってないんでない
やろうか。
視力検査して旅合わせてメガネ作ったら全然メガネせんから酔いまくってやめたサングラスはするけど旅なしの
マジ勝てねえ。
ダオちゃんぐらいなら 携帯のサイズぐらいでしとんやろ。
純ちゃん、はい、やろうよ。あ、招待待ってんのね。普通に入ってこれるよ。あそこから。俺のオンラインページから。
1859-3800だよ。今の実力を推し量る。
あ、マシありがとう。今の実力、まあ、やってみなわからんな。俺も今日調子悪いからな。
Welcome to those who have joined us all
い
here.
つも悪いからな、わし。
Conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Pops for safety.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bellingham. Harrison did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Mbappe! That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Rijkaard. And it's Guti. Played out wide. Nice looking ball. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away?
Well, caution is dominating
確認
proceedings.
してんのか、俺。
This isn't meeting expectations. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Hullet. Seedorf Receives it in a wide position. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Seedorf. And he welcomes it in. And this is Pullet. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's Forlan. Kukçu. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Guti. And Zanetti. Looking to play him in. Forlan is in a really good position out wide. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goal! England! England take the lead. England have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now that's a fine challenge.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Impressive job off the post. Not a bad try by any means.
Vieira really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Pullet, looking here to chip it through.
Yeah, was it?
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Yeah, that's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. And he is dashing away. And he's heaved it away. Seedorf. Good, strong midfield running here. And this is Pullet.
Pullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again.
And the finish! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for
Mo
their
ったいねえな、それ。
courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Forlan. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Madrid are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Back underway then. He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu. Bellingham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bellingham. Valverde. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Neymar, and it's Kukçu. Forlan.
いや、いいね。
It's a goal kick. Bellingham. Guti gets a foot in here. And here's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Another chance from a corner. Is their second corner of the game. Seedorf with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Forlan. Turns back here, probably the best option. Beckenbauer. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. He might be in here. Great shot!
さっきやっただろそれ。
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. So time for change.
体起きねえな、まだ俺。
On the cards for a little while. Yamal going forward. Araujo. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mateus. Guti. Taken back almost at once. Yamal stood his ground strongly. He's found a way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Looking for options for movement. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking to wriggle clear of his marker. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball has bounced loose now. Mateus! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
That looks a decent ball. It's a sweeping cross. Araujo, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Soboslai. Foot in. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Soboslai! Madrid have their third corner. Punched away.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Defending of the desperate variety. Spread to the right.
やべえ。
He
一個
is
ずれんな
just
マジで。
caressing the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the referee
Yeah,
brings it
yeah.
to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.
おつ起きてないな。
いやー、起きてないね。まあ、2連敗したからね、ディビで。ディビで2連敗なんて。いつぶりやろ。1回負けることあっても2回連続負けることそんなねえからな。
ミスで自滅しまくったわ。クリアの意識がない。
そやね、クリアできるときはクリアした方がいいな。さあ頑張ろう。連敗は自分の成長への道よ。
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, for
まあ起きてないにしよう。もっと怒られるかと思うたけど、よしとしとこ。
It's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise. The finish.
いやでも順調上手くなってたね。俺起きてなかったけど、確かにパスが良くなってた。
And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Jeff United Chiba finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Hullet. Hullet
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
ね、もうちょっとシュート打ちたいよな。ビルドアップはいいとして。
nicely spread.
やっぱ点入れないと勝てねえし。
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
できないスパキャンもやってるぞよ。
And
それ
here's
が
Great defeat that.
あー、ミスったわ。
Oh, what a... and he shoots!
攻撃なるのこのゲーム。
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde has to go back here. Played back. Seedorf. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chooses to go crossfield. No way through. Courtois. Seedorf. He's found a way through.
Ah, 止まんなくてもよかったか今。
Platini. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Desai. And here's Hullet, chips it through. Oh, what a... and a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
フラスルの対応ができてねえな。
What he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Jeff United Chiba have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior, that has not gone well. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found a way through. Aimed at the far side. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good ball out wide. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing.
ねえ、惜しいな。
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Vinicius Junior. Marcelo. That is good strength. Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party compromise. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through, and that's played in low. Courtois claims it without any fuss.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, some astute defending there. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. He's beaten the line. Mbappe! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Madrid really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose...
ちょっとずつ寝起きから4試合目今ちょっとずつ戻ってきてるよ。
Content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
うん、戻ってきてないかもしれない。
Valverde will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now he can run away with it. Little pass back. Look at the space here. He's found some space. Ah, lovely feet. And it's Vieira. Araujo. And it's Vieira. It's Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
いやー、この2連敗の意味はあったな。ああ、せいちゃん、合わせ
2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting
ちょっと重てえな。
Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he stands tall. To the left flank. Seedorf gets over and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Hullet. And Hullet!
Woo!
He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for it.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Dembele. Knocks it into space. And he's gone backward here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Has a look and plays it forward. He's on it, can he get away? Tries a shot! Madrid very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Hullet makes a dash for it. It's Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Gerrard. Valverde, he's got away. Now can he find a finish?
いやー惜しいな。
Certainly earned his keep there.
今タオちゃんとも一つの配信ののでしてました。
They were certainly tested. Pullet might just make this. Vieira. Bellingham. And here's Pullet.
いやー
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ball's played through. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Dembele. Valverde.
あーやべ。
Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Bellingham, played into space. Good take. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that's it.
よしよし、起きてきた起きてきたマジで。
We have to end it. Peter Drury.
あの2連敗の意味あったわ。
お疲れ様です。ありがとうございます。スマイリー。
激モサ来い激モサ。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick. And the shot!
あかん、もう完全に起きた。
That is just a piece of art!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So, a breakthrough already. The pass is intercepted. Araujo. And it's Bellingham. That is good strength.
Ah, やばれた。
Azar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Messi. That's good play. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there.
There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic.
激前こそロックリーじゃねえかよ。
What he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
マジ寝起きでやったらやっぱ最初の数試合かかるわ時間。
Good line.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer.
まあそもそも朝から起きとけよって話なんだけどさ。
Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. And Big chance.
まあまあ認めてやるよ。
That is beautiful.
まあ既存じゃできねえけどな、それ。
Finish an absolute joy. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got...
He's going for goal. But he's left disappointed.
Bellingham really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
惜しい。バペえらい低い位置にな。
Jubilo Iwata have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Carlos. And here's Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde.
So that, ロックリーに似てる名前のジャックリーさんいたやん。あの人かとちゃんとこのリスナーと知り合いだったわ。
Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It is a corner, good chance.
ああ、なんか俺も見たよ、昨日配信で。
There's the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to
ラオちゃんも見てたでしょう。
Valverde steaming forward at pace. Valverde finding himself in space. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
いやー、まあまあまあまあまあまあ。
Messi. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good chance here! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Hazard has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafael Varane. Beckenbauer. It's Pirlo. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Seedorf.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the through ball. Cleared without hesitation. Roberto Carlos. And it's Varane. Alarm. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
成長したな、この人。
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
だいぶもらってるわ。何回も当たってるけど、今まで。一番苦戦してるかも。
Van Dijk is always getting the pitch for targets.
うん。
Rafael Varane moved on forwards. Gives it back. And it's Messi. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Bellingham. Seedorf. Shot a goal! Nearly, but not quite. It's their second corner of the game. A header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And here's the chance to counter. Where it came from.
いや
To it. Pass somewhat off target. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Pirlo. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
あー、ジゴル。そうだよね。
Roberto Carlos. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe! Not a hint of offside here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Searching pass he's played there. No, that was never going to make it. Araujo. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Gullit chasing after it. Van Dijk. Beckenbauer. That could spell trouble. Gullit.
いやー、決めれんか、俺。
Messi. Beckenbauer. And it's Varane. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Beckenbauer. Pirlo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Mackay picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
And it's Valverde. Knocks it out wide. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's got away. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Varane kept
いやー、でかい、これは。
it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Araujo. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Lam. Lam. He's shifting through the gears here. Lam delivers. That has been knocked clear. He's having a hit! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Se va a producir
Two
un cambio.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 14. Sidos serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4. Bale. El dorsal
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
El dorsal 9. Se va a
Well
llevar a
seen,
cabo un cambio.
saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. There will be a throw-in. And it's Vieira.
Oh, great feat, that. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's good vision. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive.
おー、成長したな。でも最後コーチレベル全下げして守ってるようじゃダメだな。あれは猛者には勝てねえぞ。
今日オークスやった。5いいと思う？
オークスって何？競馬？ギャンブルはリスクを恐れたら富はないよ。リスク背負うもの富あるでしょ。
競馬の G1。
やりなよ。
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a
マンキョンから連絡来ないから悩んでたし。
I'll take it a step further. He's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
Now it's Nedved. Now there's chance, surely! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. What a throw in. That's a sharp pass. Seedorf. And it's Bellingham. And here's Hullet. Aims beyond the defence. And Hullet! Nedved. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That has not gone well. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
This ended up in no man's land. Desai venturing down the left. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Araujo.
Yeah.
With that, well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Ah!
Hit the woodwork and out! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
バペ、あれはダメだぞ、お前。あれはイージーだよ、シュートの中でも。
Mbappe, he's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot, and that's it. And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely.
え
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to.
ああ、うまい、そのパス。
Oh, shooting.
いいや、ナイス
And he stuck it away. And the lead lost.
いや、ナイスやな、今の。
Yeah, they
完全に騙されたわ。
favors the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And the shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. Lacking for neither
いい試合や、これ。
time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence
Oh.
were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to
Ah,惜しいな。
to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cruyff,
ああ、はいはいはい。
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Cruyff. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Valverde. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Varane.
いやー、審判、今の PK でいいよ。
Perfect combination of brain and brawn. Araujo, and that interception was most necessary. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
いやーくっそ
Nedved. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James crosses. Terrific effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's hoisted clear. The referee says that is that for the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Rafael Varane looking tiny in possession here. Cruyff is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Araujo. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Stood up well to him there.
Ooh.
Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. James. The arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
焦ってんなこの人なんでだ
Just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Hullet. He is through here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught napping. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Wriggles his way through. Bellingham. Germany needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hey.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Bellingham. Valverde.
取れないね今の
It's the sort of situation
Okay,
that
nice.
they'll want to capitalize on now.
And here's Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense.
ファールファールファールファールが
Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate, cynical as it comes.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Yamal with a real chance here. So a
う
genuine.
わーこれ駆け引きだな
Look at the space here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal.
Messi. And that
Okay, nice.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through.
勝て勝ていや勝ったけどおーラッキーここはおとりオーケーナイス
It's
オーケ
he's
ー
got away.
ここはバツ
Oh, that's
Shoot
a
down.
very decent
Ah!
ball now. Adriano. So really
焦ってる焦ってるな。あ、オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケ
happy
ー
with that one. Araujo. And here's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous.
あーですよね、ごめん。
Nedved played out towards the right wing. Adriano looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And he's managed to get free. Kaká puts across it.
オッケー、レッツゴー。
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Varane is there and he can get that clear.
取れるよ、ダイビス取ってくれ。いや、ナイス。
Tries
何それ。
and a truly
よ
agonizing.
しよしよしよしよし。
Well, I think that looks
ここ冷静に。
Peter.
いや、
Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation
Nice ball, eh?
superbly.
あー、オッケーオッケー。
Davids. Szoboszlai.
あー、やべえ、ミスった。三角だわ。
That's a cute ball.
いや、いけるわ。
It's beautifully
ヤンコー
weighted.
レルはいける。あー、オッケー、ナイスです。
Germany really
いや、いいボールだね。後ろから追いつくのあいつ。オッケー。
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
そうスライ。
Now it's
Okay.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Yamal.
あー、ダメでかすぎる。
Nedved
あー、オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。あ、めちゃくちゃ焦ってる。あは
tries to
は
play
は
it through. And this is Bale.
あー、くっそ、ダメだろ。
Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be.
ですよね
They should be able to see it out from here.
It's a promising position. Davids.
これは時間かけよ
Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover.
う。あー、オッケーオッケー。読んでるよ。
Here's a
そ
good
の動き。
bicep to bicep. Araujo. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rafael Varane is very much of the non-shell pass school of
やば
defending.
いけど大丈
Just
夫
one
大
extra
丈
minute for stoppages. Adriano charging forward, the ball at his feet.
夫オッケー。
That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort.
いや、食らいついてきた
Well
ね。
done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together.
また5バックかよ。もう5バック多いな今日。もう名前でプレッシャーかけていこうかな。私はもうチーム名を変更します。5バック、大好き餌食にします。名前からプレッシャーをかけていきます、5バックにも。
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and give your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
And he was quick to react. Carvajal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Carvajal got a long way forward to join the attack. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. The pass is intercepted. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Great shot!
Mbappé!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
He
Mbappé!
gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds...
5バック大好き。
So a break takes a shot.
ほんまに意味わからへん、それはも
Good finish.
う。もうこの時点で意味わからへん、まず。
All square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so
もうだって君たまたまだもん、それ。
down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been
絶対狙ってない。
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Big chance. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
あーもうほんと理解に苦しむよ、マジで。これで入れられたら俺理解に苦しむからな。
That has earned
あーもうほんと意味わかんねえ、マ
for
ジ
the
で。
time being. Back in once more. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
なんでそれスルーパスで出すんだお前下手くそが。
Now it's Mbappe. Araujo, player who needs no introduction. Threads one in. And a chance! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe.
ワイのボールキープ力舐めたらあかんで。そんな簡単に取られへんで。
Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and shoots. And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but
お前好きやなそれ。まあそれしかないんかい。
just got a bit too difficult for them.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Valverde. Mbappe. Very nicely done. Mbappe will not
舐めたらあかんで。
his opponent.
Well, this is intriguing.
OK。
He's on it. Can he get away?
これ絶対ものにする。これ絶対、あー、レッツゴー。
Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
こっちやで、あー、ごめんなさい。本当に、切り替えていきましょう。
Hazard.
お前、それなんやねん、それ、お前。ラグビーか、お前。
Marcelo receives it in a good position here. That has been knocked clear.
出せ、お前が出せ、お前が出せ。
Throw.
あ
Aimed at the far side. He leaps for it. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Bale. And that is expertly dealt with.
ー、ちょっと待って、ほんまにごめん。ほんまにごめん。あー、お疲れちゃん。
Valverde. Mbappe with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
おい、ナイスー。いけるよー。
Mbappe running.
こっちあ。
Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
どうぞ、頑張ってください。あー、ちょっと待ってください。
Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first.
うん、大阪のおばちゃんなめんじゃねえよ、本当に。
Madrid are too
お前練習しろ。
balance of things, I would say, deservedly so.
お前適当やねん、すべてが。
Coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
頑張れ。
Largely dominant.
もっと狙え、ちゃんと。
Break. The scoreline 3-1. And we are back on the way. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
エンバペいけるで、エンバペエンバペおーい。
Fighting looking ball that.
どういうことだよ。
That pass has been
ちょっと待って
intercepted.
あー、はいはいはい。
Seedorf just eases.
何してんの、お前、マジで。
And it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Valverde is the team's great visionary.
なんか俺の想定した守備と違う。
It's a terrific effort.
はキモマジで。
That's a good finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating.
お前プレスボタンしか押せへんのかい。
It's a header flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
じゃあもうお前えって、お前のプレスボタンのもう長押しえって。
Met it perfect.
あー、しょうもないわ。あー、ほんましょうもない。
Shifting
あ
momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Valverde.
何してんのバルベルデお前。
Throw in.
お前 PS4 やないかよ、お前。なんか重たいな思ったった。お前4本しか経ってないやんか、お前。お前5買え。この試合終わったら買いに行け。
Szoboszlai conjures time and space where few can.
お前サラリーマンの就業ゲームズと一緒かい。
That's gone loose. That's a sharp pass. Araujo. Desai. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Ibrahimovic. Araujo. Szoboszlai.
お前が PS4 やからや、今のは。ちょっと待って、ほんまにやめて。うん。
Desai. Rafael Varane. Pass is coming off.
じゃあもうワンテンポ遅いねんて。
Showing great feet there.
That's going in strongly.
Now he's off and running. And Dyke calmly
その丸パスなんやねん。
Desai. That's a good ball.
勝てるよ、勝てるよ、勝てるよ。いや、勝てるってお前。
They need to play this quicker in
やばい、やばい、やばい、やばい、やばい、やばい、危ねえ、マジで。
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
ちょっと出して、イブラヒモビッチ出してよ、も
Well, the question now is whether they can
う。
sustain.
ちょ、PS4、ほんまに PS4 で出る、それは。あー、これ PS4 やわ。
Foul. Free kick's been given. Mateus. And it's Szoboszlai. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes.
なんなんそれ。
He is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Del Piero. Ah, such a clever touch. Now there's a fine ball.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Davids. Thuram kept his
赤もうめちゃくちゃずれる。
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
うわ、もうなんなんそれ。
Marcelo. And it's Yaya Toure. He's picked his way through.
じゃあもう PS4 ええって。
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who
いや、大好き。
so determined.
あー、オッケー。あー、オッケーじゃない、ごめん。これは俺が悪いわ。
Sorted out.
ダービス頼む、ダービス頼む。お前ならいける。おい。
Del Piero. Odo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away?
縦軸裏。あ、く
Does
そ。
well not to be outdone there. I think we're just about done here. Vieira. And Mateus. And they can counter here. And this is Ronaldo. Lovely. Now then. Now it's Del Piero. Cross to the back post. Getting up there! And yes, it's there! And right near the end, we have parity. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That's it. The referee says enough.
まあ、ほんま理解に苦しむわ。
What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Madrid
Block
certainly
shot.
had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
また5バックかよ。もうずっと5バックやん、今日。流行ってんの ?5 バック。あ、だとしたらお前らは大したやつになれねえわ。全員右行っててお前ら右行きようじゃダメだわ。お前らそこ止まりだわ。全員右行っても一人だけ左行くやつが勝つんだよ。覚えとけお前ら世の中の仕組みを。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
なんでファウルやねん、ボケ。
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. What a start.
どういうことやねん、今の。
Position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham driving forwards.
お前しっかり出せよ、お前、俺。
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
雨んだよ。
So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
上がり悪いってもうほんまに。
Pressing high and with purpose. Bellingham.
あ、そういう系ね。あ、いいよいいよ。全員抜いてやるよ、じゃあ。
That's good running with the ball. Bellingham.
Such good technique.
Real chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure.
ここ大事よ、ここ大事よ。
Block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
こうです。大好き。はい、お疲れ。お疲れ様。
And that takes him up to 30 goals for this side.
もう一回戻す？戻さねえのかよ。
He had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You
おい、ちょっとうめえじゃねえか、それ。それちょっとうめえぞ。
Madrid have
出すわけねえだろ、お前、なめんな。
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish?
ここは冷静に。そういうこと。冷静にね。そういうことだよね。こっちだよね。こうだよね。お疲れちゃー。
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
大勢ありがとう。
And that's it. All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us.
俺もしかして外役になってる？いや、テンション高くないよ、もう。しんどいよ。レッツゴーバモよ。来たよ。来たよ。久しぶりに来たよ。これはもう来たよ。本当に来ちゃったよ。
分岐塔に触れました人だ。
マシュー、どっち勝つと思う？マシュー。今の俺のこの状態とヨッシーさんどっち勝つと思う？みんな予想して、どっちが勝つか。何対何でどっちが勝つか予想して、引き分けでもいいよ。マジもう正直にどっち勝つと思う？もう。2対1で俺が勝つと。オッケー。分かった。ありがとう、マシュ。本当に私はもう絶対勝ちます。皆さん、猛者の方で、180位の方が来ました。これから私は試合ボタン開始を押しますが、勝敗予想をお願いします。
この一戦は面白いよ。
先に言っときます。間違いなく私が勝ちます。先に言っときますね。
出かかってほしい。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo
相
here.
手の間から
This is football at its finest.
ラオちゃん信じてる？
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Driving forward. Seedorf. Wriggles his way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show. Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Seedorf gets over and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Azar. And here's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, this is a great position. So much real chance! And he's done it! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net.
Vamos.
Wonderful striking.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the counter is on. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking for a runner. That is a brilliant interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's being shifted off it. Pepe. Roberto Carlos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Muscular approach does pay off here. Azar. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
読んでる読んでる。
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu carries the ball down the right, showing good feet. Vieira. Pull it. It's Seedorf. Spread it left. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely feet. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. Araujo. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Madrid up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game.
いやベリンガムにいかんか今の。
Start just after the break though to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back on the way then.
Madrid definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Hazard ventures forward. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Araujo. Ronaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's been played through. Look, it's Ibrahimovic! And he's stuck it away.
いやファンダイク足遅いな。
Gets right back into it.
加速がね。
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Huh?
It could only be him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just wait. Cameraぶっ壊れた。携帯が水浸しになってぶっ壊れた。
Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side.
Right here,
やばい。
right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball.
やばい、本当に。
And the game.
Valverde, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He is through here. Valverde. Valverde will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's cut it out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
Yeah, bye.
Onto it in a flash. Look at the shoots.
ちょっと待って。
And there we
これやべえ
have
ことになってる。
it. Two-goal cushion. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
やべえこれ。ぶっ壊れたかもしんねえマジで。
It. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
やべえ、携帯完全にいったわ。これガラスが割れてんのか中が割れてんのか、これどっちだこれ。ちょっと剥がすわこれも。これやべえわマジで。やばいことになってる今。ちょっと待って、これやばいな。あかんわこれ。すみません、配信を終わりたいと思います。皆さんありがとうございました。大変申し訳ありません。勢いで携帯の画面を、グーで殴ってしまって、携帯がバキバキになってしまったので、あとはちょっとすみません、コーヒーをこぼしてしまいました。机が大変なことになっておりますので、後ほどまた頑張りたいと思います。お疲れ様でした。冷静になります。気をつけます。